down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Why don't you talk to the Solarian
effort to ally these
Counselor?
disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door.
Are you ever
This must
helpful?
be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance will
bitch!
be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Wow.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I'm gonna smack you with my Omni tool. Ooh. Oh. You could smack something and call it your face.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time
Tease
for
it!
unity is now.
The Solarians
I hope
believe
they-
them, though.
You don't sound
They get
very
their asses
optimistic.
kicked.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't
with
all that
large
complicated,
lasers.
really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed
be worse.
the
They could've
entire
nailed their
second
feet to the
fleet to
floor.
provide cover for the 3rd and the 5th to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
Yeah, I
By
want to
making
hear
you
this
the
too.
tip of the spear.
I'm flattered. But the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against
No,
Sovereign 2
we
years ago
defeat
took
them
everything we
with
had,
space magic.
and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky? Building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
I don't see where you have a
To be
choice.
honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Oh, man.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Yeah,
has never
no.
played by the
President
rules as we know
Bartlett's
them.
not one
I
for
don't know
playing
what
fair
their
in this
agenda
universe,
is, but
or
it
playing
has nothing to do with
nice.
humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
Is wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Okay. Let me check the... Nice. Okay. The flotilla distinguishes other aircraft. We got a long way to go. Primarch,
Commander,
talk to me.
thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
God
Sounds like Garrus.
damn it.
I'm sorry to say the Asari
God
Counselor won't be joining us.
Damn it.
She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
I hope she burns.
She may be right.
Okay, no.
But there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
Okay, I take it back.
When you
I
put
do
it
like
that
you.
way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
Talk to me.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements.
Dude,
Can I still count on your
Palaven
help?
can't survive without reinforcements.
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
Never mind, you completely accounted for that.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined.
You've only been
The battle
Primarch
of
for
all
like a
time is
minute.
happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you.
Finally get what gets.
You never
I
asked
finally
to be
get
a
what
leader,
makes this game
that your
work.
people will die if you refuse.
It
We find ourselves in
appeals
similar
to the human
circumstances.
side so heavily.
Let's hope the spirits
Personal
grant us
side.
the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
They're
The
shit.
casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
God. Alright, alright. You want to play rough? Okay. What the hell?
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Alright then.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Alright. Well, kind of wish I didn't know what was coming, but even knowing kind of makes it awesome. Can we move that memorial wall, please? What's the situation, guys?
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
Wait,
Follow your
fires?
lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in.
Jesus.
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
You are seeing this right, people.
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert
Well.
us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
Awesome.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
I like it.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it.
Shepard looks constantly
Run whatever
angry.
test you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
You know
One moment.
damn well you
I
want
am
to
running
fight.
trials.
Her to fight alongside
Complete.
you.
I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
There's no joke I can make. They made it for me. Yeah. Well, we're watching Joker's conversion to robosexuality.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Erdnot-Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it
Hey,
will, sir.
come on, man. Friendship is magic.
Garrus,
I'm gonna spread my
Didn't waste
magic
any time
throughout
getting to work,
the
I see.
galaxy.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
Yeah.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Yeah, jackass.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
there was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight
No,
would be
it's
tough.
felt more like a
Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
giant label
At least my government
that
listened
says
to me.
crazy on
Or
it.
pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and CSEC agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along.
Those were the days.
We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
That's kind of a dick thing to say, Shepard.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have
Lens
left.
flare!
And I hate being blind.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually seen any Turian
I know you
women.
don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I think
I
they're going to
didn't
be
say there
begging us
wouldn't
to
be
save them.
casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone...
I want him on my squad.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
Yeesh.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
Surprised you guys still use hammers.
It's damn good to have you back.
Yeah.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody
Buy yourself
screwed
a drink
up
on
something
me.
down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
I can hear all the fangirls right now screaming, "Calibrate me, Garrus!" I'm not kidding. Alright. So I think it's almost about time we log off, but one last bit of unfinished business before we do. Wow, I was hoping to keep this recording short. I guess in my world, 2 hours is short.